Welcome to Splunk Labs. There are multiple log monitoring softwares that are available in the market, out of which Splunk and ELK are most popular. So today we'll be comparing the features of Splunk as well as the ELK. When it comes to features perspective, both Splunk and ELK has same capabilities like search capability, reporting capability, and data visualization and alerts. So in features wise, both are same. When it comes to setup and maintenance, as Splunk is a proprietary software and ELK stack is an open source software, right? So setup and maintenance is bit easy in the Splunk, whereas you will have to be whereas if you want to set up an ELK stack in on premises, right, it will be a bit challenging. So when it comes to solution, both support on premises as well as the SaaS. Means you can sit in your office on your physical data center and you can have a cloud-based solution where the logs will be stored in the cloud. When it comes to API and extensibility, Splunk has about 200 plus APIs already developed, whereas ELK also has API support, but it is still in development. We have some APIs, but it needs some improvement. Whereas plugin support, Splunk has around like 1000 plus apps in which are categorized into DevOps, IT support, IT security. Whereas ELK stack has plugin support, but that is not as extensive as Splunk. When it comes to components, there will be three components in ELK stack, whereas Logstash, which sends the logs from source systems to Elasticsearch, whereas in Splunk, forwarder will send the logs from source systems to the indexer, and the logs will be stored in Elasticsearch, whereas in Splunk the logs will be stored in the indexer. Kibana will have the visual representation, whereas search head will also have the visual representation. So only difference is here you have to install three softwares, Logstash, Elastic and Kibana. Here there will be only two softwares like Forwarder and Splunk Enterprise Edition, and we have to make the Enterprise Edition and less indexer or search head based on by doing some configuration changes. Both supports search capabilities like SPL and query DSL, and when it comes to SPL has more popularity over DSL, and when it comes to compression, Splunk supports compression whereas ELK stack doesn't support compression. Customer support, yeah, whenever you buy a Splunk license, you will be provided with you will be paying for the customer support, so they will have the proficient customer support. And for ELK, it is good but not as good as Splunk. When it comes to community support is something like where you can Google and get the solution. Splunk has good community support, whereas ELK has better community support than ELK. When it comes to cost, you have to pay around like $2,000 per GB over a year, whereas for ELK stack it is something like $45 per month. Thank you.